a summer look is not complete without fashion accessories. Now, what's the trend this season? One easy rule of thumb is layer, layer, layer. Instead of single pieces, layering is the way to go. And popular this summer are knuckle rings. Rings that fit at different knuckles on your fingers. Another popular ring style include the open front rings. All in all, the selection of rings are endless. And onto bracelets. Last season, bangles were in, but that simple style takes a backseat now with emphasis on layering different types of bracelets. Leather bracelets will give you a chic edge, but chain bracelets are cool this season too. Bracelets are the it items that look good on women and men. With all these accessories to choose from, how do you know which fashion accessory to pick? We'll break it down for you on today's K-Style.
You know what, Misurang might know this, but I usually don't enjoy wearing earrings or necklaces.
She's very bad.
Right, but I love bracelets, and I was so glad to hear that bracelets are the hottest fashion items for the summer season, and for that we have Jennifer Kim as always.
So as we saw in the video, layering is the hottest technique right now. So today I'm going to be talking about that technique as well as some other trends that you can pair together with your accessories this season.
Now, one thing I saw in the video and one thing that I'm really interested in personally is the 천송이 rings. So they're called 열송이 rings. Can we
Yeah,
look
of course.
at them?
So she has brought in that trend, especially this season, of applying knuckle rings. So that means
Knuckle rings.
yeah, just placing rings on all different areas of your hands. So there's a variety of different rings that you can go with. But when you're going with knuckle rings, as you can see here, when you're going with knuckle rings, it's really easy. You can just place it on all of your fingers, but place maybe one sort of accent or larger ring on the third or fourth finger.
Okay, so these small size rings are knuckle rings, right?
Yep, these ones are knuckle rings. So like ones that can go on all of the different, what are these called? Like sections of your fingers.
Right.
Yeah, so it seems like a bit much at first, but you get used to them and it grows on you.
Like this?
Yeah, just placing it along there. You just have to make sure that it fits because it can actually sort of fall off your fingers if it's not the right size.
They're actually surprisingly comfortable.
They are, you can get used to them.
Right, and these accessories, it can go with your nail color as well, right?
Yes.
So you can pick the right color that goes well with your nail color,
Yeah,
right?
coordinated like that. Yeah, and not just for rings, but you can also coordinate, layer your bracelets as well. And you can get really creative with bracelets because bracelets, there's many different types and it's not too hard to actually just mix and match things together. For example, you can mix leather bracelets together with chain bracelets. You can also mix string bracelets like
I think
these.
Jinju will like the thinner ones.
Yeah, like
No, I
feminine.
actually like the bolder ones.
Oh, really?
Right, but we can like
Mix and match.
combine thinner ones with bolder ones and leather
Yes.
ones with other jewelries.
So I recommend if you're going with like a really, really thin one to mix it together with like semi-thin ones like that has a bit of stud and some sparkly thing going on. And you can also mix and match different colored bead necklaces to match your outfits. So
Okay, so
that
Jinju has something maroon and black. What would look great on
Right.
her clothing right now?
well, you can do something that's the same kind of tone. So like something orange and different shades of what you're wearing
And
would look good.
Not
Probably
in
not
leather.
the leather ones.
I did like the leather one.
Oh, okay. These would look really good with like jeans,
right.
something
So
casual.
maybe after work.
Right.
Maybe. And there's also like fashion accessory watches like this, which is a watch, but it comes in the form of a bracelet as well. So it's like a fashion accessory.
I think this bracelet will go well with my outfit.
Yeah, nice and elegant. Bling bling.
Right.
So there's that.
And I heard that there are ways that we can do it ourselves, DIY.
Definitely.
Right, for the jewelries.
Definitely. So before we go on to that and I show you some of the ways, why don't we have a look at some of the ways in this video here?
Okay.
It's always nice to have accessories that are one of a kind, so we have some easy DIY tips just for you.
I'll be making easy accessories you can wear this summer.
The charm bracelet became a hit after top celebrity Ko So-young wore one. It's easy to make. Just prepare a bracelet chain with clasps, stoppers or clips, and some charms that you'd like to add. Slide the charms onto the bracelet, fixing them in place with either stoppers or clips, and you're finished. This is the simplest of DIY bracelets.
You can make charm bracelets on a metal bracelet or on a leather cord, which gives it a casual summer look.
Our next project is a necklace. Easy to make as long as you've prepared the DIY supplies. Cut a long piece of wire thread, fold it in half to form a loop, and twist one end of the wire around about 10 times. Slip a gemstone onto the wire and secure the other end the same way you did with the first end. Wrap the wire around the stone, like this, to create an eye shape. And now slip the wire-framed gemstone onto your silicone string, alternating between pearls and wire ornaments. Finish with chain clasps at the end, and you're all set with a brightly coloured summer necklace. What do you think? We barely scratched the surface with the simple DIY examples we had here. If you're interested in making a unique, one-of-a-kind accessory, find a jewellery craft store. The materials available are endless.
Okay, so that was a lot of different ways that you can do some DIY with your jewelry. But
And
before we go on to that, there are some really beautiful necklaces here.
A lot
So
of
I might just give
statement
some
necklaces.
tips on how to wear them. So everyday necklaces like thin pendants would be best.
Right.
If you're sort of on the shorter side with a little bit of medium build, then I would actually recommend you to stay away from short, chunky necklaces and go for something that's a little bit more
Longer.
thin, longer, maybe about 40
To
centimeters in
elongate.
chain.
How about the chunky necklaces?
And these chunky ones are really good because they've got volume. They're good for tall people, but also if you're just wearing something nice and slim for that day, suits
a
you
very
as well.
simple outfit. It goes with a simple
Simple.
outfit,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Now, let's go over to the DIY. Can you show us
Okay.
how to make some of these?
All right, so the first one that I'm going to show you is this one where you just take a piece of string, preferably about 34 centimeters, and sorry, it's not a string, it's a cord, and you want to just fold it in half, like so. And what you're going to do with this is take a little bit of wire. So if you've got some wire at home, you can just use anything that has a little bit of a sturdier texture to it. Place it along the loop of the half, like so. And once you've gone to buy some of your embellishments, you can buy these online. You can go get them at Dongdaemun if you're here in Korea. Where are they? So you want to just go and buy some little beads that you can place on your bracelets or necklaces. So different varieties of beads.
So
and then
these you
there's
can pick
also-
and choose as well?
Yeah, you can pick and choose. There's many different designs when you go to those markets, and they're really cheap as well. So these ones are called finishings. They start and end your bracelet. So you'll see how they work. So once you've got this half, you just simply place your bead through first, and this is just going to hold it in place. Place it through and pull it through about a couple of centimeters in, like so. Then take that finishing and place it through as well. So this is really fun to do when you've got like girlfriends over and you're just
Like a new friendship
makes you
bracelet.
feel like, nice and young again. And
So we can buy the materials at Dongdaemun Market, right?
yeah, yes. And take the other finishing and place it on the end. And if you've got bond glue, this is going to help it stay in place. And take off that wire, and what you've got is a little simple bracelet. So wrap it around yours.
I actually think this bracelet
see
might
it
go
here?
well on Young as well.
It's fallen off
Young,
because
come
of
on
the
and
bond.
got
Got
a
a
I'm not sure
one that
about
we've
that,
made
but-
already.
There's already made one, finished one here. Yeah.
Might use that because
It's my
you actually
present
need
for
bonds
you.
to do this when
Thank
you
you.
have more time. You're gonna place it on young. Okay.
I love the little heart on this.
Oh, it's
This
nice.
is-
It's a
this is
little
gonna go so
feminine
well with my suit and tie, right?
Do you
Okay.
know how to put that on? I'll put it on for you.
All right, how do you put this on?
Okay. So you just place it through, and you'll see that those finishings just hold it in place.
All right.
very
As
simple.
we give this gift to Young, I think we'll have to close the show for now.
All right, sounds
Okay.
great. Thank you for this bracelet, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you for joining us this morning on Korea Today.
We'll see you back here at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
next week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.